Oh. Every time we're gonna see him, I know you.
You're not gonna.
You should be running. I'm never going to help you. Why me?
I'm not asking you to help me.
And now he's going to replay the entire conversation in his head.
I'll do it. Not for you.
But for her. Damn, the voice acting in this game is so strong.
This town has become a jungle.
Wow.
Not even the rats are safe.
No rock in the middle so we can read the things.
Those who seek to protect us fight to steal the last scraps of dignity we have left.
And we just got shot.
Judge them prefer to squabble over their prey.
Wow. So nicely done, dude.
It wasn't always like this. The Santa Esperanza I was born in was a clean town.
It always starts clean.
A place
Every
where
time
it's
does.
safe to be a cop.
Oh! Oh wow! Oh, this is nice.
Until he arrived.
Wow, this is really nicely done. That's so good, dude. Till he arrived. I presume they're talking about Capone. Oh. Reload time. Headshot.
He took everything I had.
Hell.
And I sent it
Wow. Just look at this. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is the occasional extra colors in here. Some extra colors there. Just black and
down.
white.
My life. Got my feet back on the ground. But now he's back. And he's dragged me in.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, man. Well done so far.
I'm gonna need help.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to whiskey. We need a strain. I'm just gonna use juice. I'll take a drink. It's the president! The red phone!
Yes.
Elliot, I found Carlo Boccarini.
I knew you would, Alice.
Write this down. 31 Wicker Avenue in Lakeview.
Thanks. Nice work.
Well done, Alice.
What do you want with him? He's got a hell of a file.
Oof. Lie.
Some mail turned up for him at the diner with the wrong address.
Elliot, don't lie to me. I'm a cop. If you go outside the law, I can't protect you.
Alice, I don't have much time. I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks.
That was not really an excuse now, was it? Wrong mail.
It's going to be a long, long day.
And the empty glass stays empty. Oh man. This is a strong, good narrative game so far.
31 Wicker Avenue. This is it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
At last. That stench of stale grease about you reminds me too much of my old job.
You had a job?
You worked as a waiter?
I was a chef. And not in any old kitchen. At the maximum security penitentiary on Gore Island. Can't think of a better way to do time. And how do you think I met Alphonse? Playing golf?
Alphonse.
On the subject of cooking, I know your blueberry pie had an extra something. I still don't know what.
Alphonse?
So what now? You got a plan?
Take a look around, in case there's a rear exit. I'll take the main door.
My pleasure.
And he's running away. Straight off into the distance, behind the house.
The fact that a criminal like him can hang up his shingle in broad daylight says a lot about Santa Esperanza.
Santa Esperanza. There was something here we could look at.
Someone took out sections of the fence. Odd.
They already tried to bust in. We're going to look at the... Yeah, let's check it out. Come on.
Interesting taste. Been centuries since a gardener visited this house. Maybe Boccarini's business isn't going too well.
He has no business, that's why he's here. Alright. What else can we investigate? Nothing? Oh. Nothing. We'll do the bell.
The bell doesn't work. I guess Boccarini doesn't get many visitors.
Then just knock. Gentle.
Boccarini? Carlo Boccarini?
Nothing of interest out back. Sorry. You better come see this, Mr. Ness.
What is it?
I don't know how to describe it.
He's dead? He's like walking past the windows like, wait, I saw some. Oh. Interesting. So we're going straight up inside then? Just kick it in. Holy
Is that our man?
fudge.
Boccarini.
My God.
We have to find out who did this and why. Let's go.
You're the detective, Mr. Ness. Besides, Alfonso will want to see this. I'll be right back.
All right. I have to establish how Boccarini died. Maybe the body parts can shed some light on the motive.
Oh, this is nice. Solve the murders investigation board. So the board is... We have Boccarini, and he's murdered. He's mutilated, and now we have to find... Yeah, okay.
Holy Christ, what the hell are we up against?
So the eyes are gone. So he's been stabbed by spears. A lot. His hand is cut off. Oh my god. So, wait. So first is first. Wait, so, okay.
His eyes were pulled clean out of their sockets. Whoever did this...
Clean out of the socket. Holy hell. Not even messy,
this,
just...
It's likely that the police found some of the bodies. I must remember to ask Alice.
Wow. They ripped out the tongue as well, as far as I can tell.
His teeth were all pulled out
Oh,
before he was
teeth
killed.
as well.
The buildup of
Sorry.
blood inside his mouth speaks for itself.
Oh my god, look at that. Holy sh...
Pity he won't last till Christmas, because he'd almost pass for a tree. There's no doubt the murderer took his time.
Wow.
This isn't a cut, it's a tear. His hands were ripped off. Who has that kind of
Ripped
strength?
off. Are you kidding me? What's that?
Once he got stuck in there, looks like the bottom of a glass. It's Boccarini, no doubt about that. Although the one I remember was more together.
Holy shit. Piece of glass as well. Is there anything in here we can do?
The blood comes from the other side of the corridor and ends next to the body. He was attacked in the other room and dragged to the hall.
No clue. So the table was broken, he was scratching the table as well. And the window is broken.
The evidence suggests that the events began in the lounge. How did Boccherini encounter his murderer? Maybe the body parts can shed some light on the motive. Maybe the body parts can shed... Boccherini's teeth were all pulled out.
That's definitely a clue.
Maybe the body parts can shed... The murderer tore Boccherini's hands off. What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccherini's back.
Well, we know that the glass comes from the fact that the glass is there broken, so the table was broken, so presumably he fell onto the glass, which pierced into his back, I presume. That's not really definitely another clue. That's actually just a fact, so we're going to use...
The murderer tore Boccherini's hands off, hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule out criminal intent or a personal angle. Boccherini's eyes still haven't shown up. What if I look for whatever was used to remove them?
Nice. Oh!
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass.
Okay.
The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall.
Ah, so if you do a clue, it actually comes
What
with
looks
fail.
like the bottom of a broken...
So, if I go back to this, could
What
I...
looks like the bottom of a broken...
Ah, okay. So it actually shows. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's good to know. So we move with this. Right stick. What's here?
Whatever crushed the table must have been really heavy. Or maybe it was thrown extremely hard.
Well, I presume we were taught that he was thrown on the table.
Fingernails scratched the wood. Blood ran like water.
Where's the other clue? Oh, here it is.
A perfectly circular dint, as if someone had tried to hammer in a gigantic bolt, around 4 inches in diameter.
Wouldn't that be the glass? That's in this back, basically? A watch.
Did it break during the struggle, or was it already broken?
So it happened at almost 9. Okay.
Blood. Blood everywhere. What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off?
Interesting, so it was actually ripped off from the... Oh, so the arm might have been ripped off in here, or the hand, which means the watch just fell on the floor. Because it had nothing to attach to. Interesting. Such a murder, man. Holy hell.
This was opened recently.
Well, depending on what day of time it is, though. So, I don't have the murder for the eyes yet, but we have facts.
Two pools of blood, one on either side of the dining room table.
No, not a clue.
A broken table, scratch, an open bottle of whiskey.
So the assault happened while he was drinking, or at least something with drinking.
How did Boccherini encounter his murderer? The blood-stained wristwatch with the glass broken and the strap fastened.
It's not part of the assault, apparently. Okay, we'll continue further our investigation. Anything here? No. This is pretty nicely done.
Smells of whiskey.
Okay, so that's the glass that broke.
Glass on the floor indicates the window was broken from outside.
So basically, the attacker came from outside. He saw he was somehow doing something, and then...
There's something under there. How did it wind up under there?
Oh, it's not even been shot.
Not one round fired. It must have happened fast.
Okay. Okay. What's this?
What is it with Italians and
Olives.
They lap
Olives.
those things up like caviar. Like a true bachelor, he should have put these into soak. Hours of scraping to get them clean. Although at this stage, I don't think Boccherini's too worried about that.
A wine glass.
4 glasses. 2 of water, 2 of wine.
2? Oh.
Leftover lasagna. And it looks good. Why is it that 2 out of 3 Italian gangsters are great cooks? I'll never understand what the deal is with them and cooking.
Santa Speranza.
I've always been a whiskey man.
I know,
but
well,
I know a good wine
1952.
when I see one. The plates and the glasses leave no room for doubt. Boccherini had company for dinner.
Oh, so that's why. Oh, okay. Knife is missing. Yeah. Clue is basically
One
just
knife's
a knife missing.
The biggest one.
Huh. So if that clock is is correct, I believe we are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours after the murder. Almost.
Shut from the inside.
Okay.
A broken table, scratched and covered in
We don't have the weapon yet.
a blood-stained wristwatch with the glass broken and the strap fastened. A pistol, fully loaded.
That's a clue.
Pieces of
And a
glass
window
from the
broken,
window
yeah.
in the hall. I'd say Boccherini was drinking in the dining room when his assailant burst in through the window. Boccherini pulled his gun, but the murderer disarmed him before he could shoot. Where did the torture begin?
The torture began
A broken
here.
table, scratched and covered in blood.
Yeah.
A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room.
No?
A blood-stained wristwatch
Yep.
with the glass broken and the strap fastened. 2 pools of blood. One on either bloodstains show that the murderer began to torture Boccherini on the dining table itself. That was where his hands were torn off.
Yep.
As a result, his writwatch fell to the ground.
As
How
yeah,
did the
as
body
I figured
reach its
out.
current position?
Lynching.
The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall.
Yeah.
What looks like the bottom of a broken whiskey glass. A door in the kitchen. Dirty plates, glass.
So, the facts are that there was broken in. The assault happened there. That's what happened with the bottle, the gun, and the window broken. He was tortured on the dining table where his hands were cut off. And then was lynched into the thing. So we have to find something in the other room. something here we can still find. Oh,
Takes a strong man to tear that out. Or several.
okay. Is that a... Oh yeah. Okay. Wow, he got tortured in here as well.
Jammed shut from the inside. Maybe between the two of us when Milton gets back. If I'm not mistaken, this door opens onto the same room as the locked door in the kitchen.
Oh, interesting. More blood. Oh, a spoon.
Blood and some kind of sticky liquid.
We have found, I presume, the... how the iron got turned
A
off.
teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky
Yeah.
liquid. A mixture of sticky liquid and blood can only mean one thing. The spoon was used to remove Boccarini's eyes. The mutilations and
Ouch.
the disappearance of his eyes suggest two possible motives. Psychopathy or cultist fanaticism.
Definitely
Which is it?
cultists. Definitely cultists.
The lamp, torn off its brain. A door in the kitchen.
No,
Dirty plates, glass,
not a
a
clue.
broken whiskey glass. What looks like the bottle.
The motive. What is the motive? We'll go in here first, I guess.
Oh shit. I should have stayed in my diner.
Oh my. Wow. Oh my god. So brutally done. He's holding something. Is that what I think it was? Yeah, the bones.
Are these teeth from the body?
Oh
At
my
least I know
god.
why his teeth were pulled out, more or less.
That seems like a logo of something. Of the
What
goats.
is that? Looks like a ritual. What was Boccarini mixed up in?
Oh my god. Oh, holy hell. Oh, well.
This car looks too classy for a forger like Boccarini.
It looks brand new as well. Classy
There are
and
sufficient
brand new.
reasons to believe that when the murderer attacked Boccarini, there was someone else in the house. The first possibility to be ruled out is that the car belonged to Boccarini.
Yeah, there was a witness.
Vermont plates. Someone drove a long way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll put it together in a minute. I mean... this is too good to interrupt right now.
Let's take a look in the glove compartment.
Obviously.
Bingo.
Here we go. Who is it?
A
Who
man's
are-
cigarette case. OB. One of the Boccarini clan?
Obi. One Kenobi. No, it's Star Wars related, dude. We all know that. So we know this is the
Sick
motive.
altar of human flesh.
The motive is a
Symbol
sacrifice.
drawn in blood. Although I don't know the origin of the symbol in the bathroom and the altar of flesh and teeth, I'd say the motive was some kind of occult religion.
Yeah.
The big question is,
Who did it? One with incredible strength to actually rip off both hands. While he wasn't even tight.
The lamp, torn off its brackets,
So he got lynched.
Boccherini, already minus hands, was dragged into the hall, where the murderer used the brackets of the lamp to complete his macabre diorama.
Okay. I love how this works, right? We're actually putting it together. Pretty damn cool. So we have a car.
With Vermont plates.
And
The
this.
initials OB on a cigarette case. 1. It has Vermont plates. 2. It's too luxurious for a criminal of his standing. 3. The initials on the cigarette case don't match his name. The next
Yep.
possibility that needs to be ruled out is that the car was stolen. There should be evidence that there was someone else in the house.
Yes.
Dirty plates, glasses, and silverware from a dip. The dirty dishes and glasses prove that Boccherini ate lasagna with one other person.
Mm-hmm.
Was
But-
Boccherini's guest still in the house when the murderer showed up? A door in the kitchen, locked from... A door in the corridor. A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room. What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried seems clear that Boccherini and his guest were drinking when the murderer took them by surprise. The
Yeah.
real question is, what happened to the witness? Did they escape? Did the murderer take them? Or are they still in the house? A door in the corridor jammed shut. A door in
I think
the
they're still in the house,
locked
at
from
least the
one
witnesses.
locked door could be a coincidence, but 2 locked doors which open onto the same room can't be. Either I'm completely wrong, or the witness is in that room. But I need Milton to open one of those doors.
Milton, we need you.